We've got our top three finishers from today's Bellissimoto Twins Cup race here at Road Atlanta. Our winner today, Rocco Landers. Second place, Gus Rodeo. And third place, Alessandro DeMario. We'll get started with Alessandro. He's third in the championship. You got to remember we had two races at Daytona in March. Third in points. He was fourth and third at Daytona. And another podium here today. It was a good battle. You stuck to the end there, but couldn't push a little forward.
Yeah, I don't think I had the pace, so I was a little bit slower through the S's, so it was pretty hard to keep up with them, but the bike was amazing because the team, they did a lot to it, so it felt a lot better, and I was definitely able to keep up with them more throughout the S's, and yeah, I got real tired in those last laps, but it feels good getting back-to-back podium, so.
Okay, congratulations. Second place today, Gus Rodeo. He's our championship leader, again, after Daytona, where he won both races. He now has a 14-point lead on Rocco. Gus, it's like you were there, but you couldn't get quite there.
Yeah, I knew from qualifying that I had some work to do, so my plan was just try and latch onto the back of Rocco and try and break everybody else. And then deal with Rocco when it came down to it at the end. But it was cool. I mean, it was 4-rider mix there, so one person's not on the podium, so you're fighting for the podium. It was just honestly kind of like points control, really. It was like don't lose as little as possible, because I know where I struggle here, and I've always struggled at this track. So, but we're working on the bike, and I think we're gonna make some changes tonight and for tomorrow. But I mean, we're not really gonna make any power changes really, because when the rain comes out tomorrow, it's kind of like, doesn't really affect anything too much. So just working on bike setup and keep chipping away at the lap times here.
Given your situation, does a rain race bother you, or would you look forward to that?
Early in the season, I'm cool with it. I'm kind of like a smooth rider and kind of take my time and build. That's why at Jersey last year in race 1, I had the fast lap of the race, but it didn't come quite so early as everybody else. I kind of like smoothly build throughout the whole race. So, it's early in the season still, and with a rain race tomorrow, we're just going to be smooth and just be comfortable. That's really it, and try and get some points.
Okay, thank you. Our winner today, Rocco Landers. It's his first win of the year, first win on the Suzuki, and it's actually first win for the new Suzuki GSX 8R. It's also Rocco's 16th career victory in the class. I think you had a problem early on, but you said it was something you were doing wrong?
Yeah, that was entirely me. I went to adjust something, and I accidentally flipped the pit speed limiter. So coming down the hill, I thought the thing had died. Then I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking? And they come flying by me. And after that, I just knew I was decent in the first sector, because the thing just breaks and turns into like a total dream. But I just tried to sit there, try to get by him and see if I could leave through the first sector and see what happened. And eventually I was able to, and I wasn't really looking back, but based off the fact that I didn't have anyone come flying by me down the back straight, I figured it somewhat worked out. And the thing's fast as heck as soon as you get into 6th gear, but I knew I had to really work for it, because up until there, we're working towards making that power happen. And it's sick to get a win in the third race on this thing, second weekend. The team worked so hard. My whole crew. We haven't started a session with the same setup we had as a session before since we got on the thing, and the progress that we've made is amazing. The thing is so much different than it was when we rolled it out of the truck at Daytona. But it's gonna be quite a season with these guys with how good they're riding, and we'll see where it goes. It looks like it might be a rainy one tomorrow, and good thing I recently started liking the rain, so I hope it ends up going pretty well.
I was going to bring that up. It seemed like at Jersey last year, you kind of broke through and realized, hey, I can do this as well as anybody else, and that's obviously going to help you tomorrow if it does rain.
Yeah, I realize that it's just all mental, and I need to work through some things that I've been dealing with, and once I get through the mental barrier, once I got through it at Jersey, I feel like it's not so intimidating to me anymore.
Any questions? Okay, thank you.